Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here with me. For today, let us analyze the underhanded of France and the destruction of Libya, together with the support of the Obama administration. If this world were truly just and an honest international justice court system were to be established, then, ladies and gentlemen, the persons of Barack Hussein Obama, former US President, George W. Bush, former U.S. President, Hillary Rodham Clinton, former U.S. Secretary of State, Nicolas Sarkozy, former French president, and Emmanuel Macron, current French president, to name just a few, should all be receiving the death penalty for their involvement into the destruction of the lives of too many innocent civilians, including that of their own citizens, as well as the destabilization of too many governments. Let us go into Africa. The country of Libya is located in North Africa in the Maghreb region. It is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, Egypt to the east, Sudan to the southeast, Chad to the south, Niger to the southwest, Algeria to the west, and Tunisia to the northwest. Libya is the fourth largest country in Africa in the Arab world and the 16th largest in the world. Its superficie estimated at 1.8 million square kilometers. The country's official religion is Islam and its language Arabic. Libya became independent in the year 1951. In the year 1969, Colonel Muammar Gaddafi led a military coup, overthrowing King Idris I and took control of the country. A republic was established and Gaddafi ruled Libya for 42 years before his assassination in the year 2011. Born on June 7, 1942, Muammar Mohamed Abu Minyar al-Gaddafi was a fierce, strategic, patriotic, and highly intelligent Libyan revolutionary. Perhaps it was his upbringing or he studied, even his military training at the Royal Academy located in Benghazi. Gaddafi was a fierce anti imperialism man. He despised colonization and was determined to establish not only his country, but the continent of Africa as a superpower. Gaddafi's political ideologies were regarded as being more socialist than anything. In the year 1970, he proposed a third international theory as a style of government. This government style was inspired by Islamic socialism, African nationalism, and a direct democracy. It was a preferred government that Gaddafi felt was a better alternative for other African and third world countries. This style of governance was described as utopian socialism by Western government. General Muammar Mohamed Gaddafi understood the power play at an early stage of his governance. He called for the Arab world to regain its dignity and assert their presence in the world, all while criticizing the Ottoman rule, European colonialism, and corrupt imperialism. Gaddafi's regime was all but unfair. No ruler is ever perfect. But just as Western government are villains not caring for their citizen, it was just the opposite under the leadership of Muammar Gaddafi. He believed in protecting his country's interest. He believed in defying the odds. He believed in asserting a well-rounded life for his citizens. He believed in owning his duty as a leader in providing free electricity, free housing, and fair payment for all of his citizens. Can the United States of America as well as France say the same? How much does it cost for a 1.5 bedroom in those countries? Should we compare their healthcare system? We won't even go into their ridiculous welfare program, which for the most part aims at keeping you down instead of rising up, because at the end, it is all about making money off their citizen. That is the true imperialism. Yes, we will diagnose you and put you on a medicine for life. Your condition will worsen and trigger another one. We'll prescribe a second medicine, so on and so forth. Are we beginning to understand how much those villains take our lives for absolutely nothing, as if they are gods? Let us continue. Along with Arab nationalism, anti imperialism were also a defining feature of Gaddafi's regime. He fiercely opposed Western imperialism and colonialism in the Arab world. Gaddafi believed in his faith. In his views, Islam was the base foundation for all religion. As such, he called on the Arab world Christian to convert to Islam. His desires for unity across the Islamic world had no match. He understood that division was weak while true unity powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are doing here is putting the puzzle pieces of the future together. In order to do so, we must understand the events that shape our past, give us our present, and now it is up to us to reshape the future. While many of us live comfortably in the western part of the world, or while many of us are facing heavy displacement, such is the case of the lives of the people of Haiti. We must go deeper below the surface and understand those reasons. The US government and the European Union are bullies. They are nothing but thieves, war criminals. There is absolutely no honor, no respect, nor pride that is US citizens should feel. Rather, a sad day when it comes to light how those whom you have elected have been cruelly involved in mass destruction. Why are Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and George W. Bush still walking freely? Why are they not facing the death penalty for their current status of Libya? Why is the Obama administration not jailed for their involvement in Libya and the death of their former ambassador in Benghazi? And why is George W. Bush not facing the harshest sentence for the 9/11 attacks in his country and the war with Iraq? The killing of too many soldiers, both American and Iraqians, and still today, the bitter left of those who had to deal with those circumstances. Should we go into the details of the assassination of Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, and just recently the Haitian president Jovenel Moïse? I believe that if we did so, this video would become repetitive and perhaps uninteresting. In 5 more years, we will have another shift, but this time around, all citizens have the choice at their tips of their fingers. The electricity that is freely being used in Europe has been stolen from African resources. The United States dollar and the euro truly holds no value as they are only created to devalue true natural resources, creating major inflation globally. In 5 more years, none of it will matter. The world has shifted and we are no longer dormant. The recent African alliance will propel a change. It is a new opportunity to revive Gaddafi's dream of a united African state backed up by their own money. The resources are still available despite the devilish involvement of the Obama administration, which stole, killed, murdered so many Libyan citizens, along with their acolyte in France, all to steal the resources from Libya. And look at this madness today. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the true purpose for the United Nations.